Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. Educational purposes, fair use.
The job market is so bad that when I went to Washington, D.C., I dropped off copies of my resume to my state representatives and was like, hey, can you help me find a job?
2025, I'm gonna need a refund because this year sucks already. I just got laid off for basically the second time back to back.
So we're in these fat government shutdowns right now. I mean, we're in like the third day. It's not looking good. I mean, tens of thousands of people are now being fired. And I think a lot of these layoffs are going to be permanent. It's getting a little bit scary, guys. I mean, unemployment is going to be taken up for sure. And for all of you out there who are all complaining how hard it is in the job market, it's about to get harder as hundreds of thousands of federal workers are now flooding the private markets. So if you look at this, the U.S. government faces this humongous layoff spree. And a lot of people are basically leaving the federal sector and they're going to the private sector, which the private sector is already messed up because so many people are basically being fired. And the federal sector is honestly making the private sector job area even worse, as the private sector is dealing with a possible mild recession. They're hiring a bunch of people overseas and they're outsourcing a bunch of jobs. So even like the new college grads, they can't get a single thing. I mean, even getting a job at freaking McDonald's at this point is actually pretty hard. I mean, 154,000 federal workers basically took out this buyout plan. They took the money, it's a few months of like severance, and these guys are permanently gone. But what the scary part is, you got like 750,000 federal employees are basically gone every single day. That's like almost 1 million people right there. That number is increasing all the time. And a lot of these federal workers are probably never coming back. Now, some people said that the federal shutdowns and the government shutdowns are just a way for Trump to fire more federal employees, but nobody really knows for sure. But what's really for sure is everyone's complaining that the job market is so terrible. This person says, I'm 23, I never had a job, and I'm trying to get one and can't. I know so many of my friends that applied to hundreds of jobs, like 300 to 400 jobs, some even close to 1,000. They get a few interviews. Most don't get job offers, and the job offers they get pay so little, they have to be like, this isn't worth it. It's getting to a point where a lot of people are even freaking going back for their masters because the job market is so tough, which honestly isn't even a good idea. Check out some of these videos. Layoffs are everywhere, not just the federal sector.
So how's your job hunting going? I've had to change my standards. I'm like, okay, at first I was like, I need this particular position with this amount of pay, this shift. And now I'm just like, just give me a job.
There's this really crazy theory going on right now because Indeed and all these job search websites have thousands of jobs that say they're hiring, but everyone that's applying is not getting hired. And some guy actually did a test where they had hundreds of people fill out applications and no one hired them or even got a call back. And so the running theory is that they're using all people's data and selling it to bigger companies. So when you send all your information in, like your first name, your last name, where you're located, your resume, where you've been, they're taking that information and selling it to bigger companies and holding on to it because right now data is the new gold. And that's kind of scary. What do you think?
I just got fired, and I'm kind of happy about it because honestly, I didn't want that funky job anyway. Truth is, the job was stressing me out, causing me anxiety and depression, and truly affecting my mental health. I've been debating quitting for a while now to pursue my passions full time, but with this current economy and job market, I just could not bring myself to make that risk. So God did it for me and forced me into a position in which I have no choice but to pursue my passions. Now, don't get me wrong, I cried my tears, but honestly, they were happy tears of relief, if you will, because I finally feel like I can breathe again. So in the spirit of new beginnings, I'm getting myself together, my mental health, physical health, discovering hobbies, organizing my space, and preparing myself for this fresh new start of pursuing content creation full time. But most importantly, getting my time and peace of mind back. I truly feel like the heaviest weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. I used to dread work every single day, and my days off just felt like an extended lunch break. I was just living until the next time I had to clock in, but not actually living. I only have one life to live, and wasting it in an environment that is bringing me down constantly is just beyond me. So these are your takeaways. A, everything happens for a reason. B, if the space you're in is unhealthy, leave. And C, when God closes one door, he opens 20 others. Bye, babes.
I was so certain that I was going to quit.
Isaiah chapter 19, verse 15, and it reads, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, next double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of Great Millstone, the one that taught us the 100% truth according to the Bible. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere icons. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep the faith. Regardless of people here for a bear, it's worse than we could have ever imagined. They're not really giving you the true data. They're giving you a little something, but they're not telling you exactly what's really going on. But right here, we use this article, you know what I'm saying? You know, we'll use it. Over 9,000 workers fired, man. No work for Babylon and Great. Hell, you had reports of people signing 1,000 different applications at 1,000 different jobs and didn't get hired. Have you ever heard of a thing called ghost job? You ain't never heard of it, right? You want to hear it? Here it go. Bear with me. Ghost jobs. Look, what are ghost jobs, right? Because you heard that woman said they're getting all these people information, getting all these people data, applications, what they call them, what they call them shits, I forgot what they call them shits. It escapes my mind right about now, but it's all good. We're gonna read this right here. Ghost jobs are online job postings for roles that a company has no immediate intention of filling. You see, they're fake jobs, man. So you see, you ride past these different stores, or you might be even walking, or you might be even on the bus. You know what I'm saying? You might be on an Uber. Who knows? But you know how you pass by some of these jobs and they got in the window hiring for this position, hiring for that position. But they're truly not trying to fulfill or fill a position. Guess what? That's called a damn ghost job. So these people signing up for 100 jobs, you know what I'm saying? 100 damn applications, 1,000 damn applications. Those are ghost jobs. Oh yeah, you turn in your resume. You spend all day gathering up all this information for a damn resume. You give it to the company and they have no intention on hiring you. They bring you in for 2-3 interviews. They ain't got no intention on hiring you because that position doesn't exist. What it say again? Ghost jobs are online job postings for roles that a company has no immediate intention of filling. Companies post them to appear to be growing, build, what would it say? Companies post them to appear to be growing. Build a pipeline of potential candidates for the future. Gather resumes, as I just said, gather resumes for other roles or keep current employees engaging by suggesting new hires are coming. Job seekers can spot red flags like vague descriptions, outdated or repeated reposting listings, and a lack of specific application details or deadline. Let's continue on. Look, projecting growth. Companies may post these listings to create the impression of expanding and succeed, especially to investors or stakeholders. What was that point? What was that point I wanted at? Bear with me. Just bear with me. I read something. Just bear with me. Look. What to do if you suspect a ghost job? What to do if you suspect a ghost job? That ain't it. It was something that I want. A ghost job, you see it, man. Look, a ghost job is a job listing a company posts even though it doesn't plan to hire anyone for it, man. So all these applications, all these resumes, all these interviews that people are going to, look, it's a damn ghost job. You go into a building, you know what I'm saying, of a company that they don't plan on hiring no damn body, man. Get your hopes up high. You make a good candidate. Yeah, you're real good. You know what I'm saying? I done heard of people going on all these interviews, you see? So this ain't fake news. I done heard of people going on these different interviews 3-4 times thinking they're going to get hired. So I know them personally thinking that they're going to get hired. And guess what? Nothing at all. And they have 1,000 people, you know what I'm saying, apply for that same job, you know what I'm saying, knowing that it ain't no damn job, man. Because what? It's a damn ghost job. You see? What else? Collecting all your damn information, all your data, as that scripture said. What's a ghost job? A fake job. Ghost job. right? Or phantom job is a job posting for non-existing or already filled positions. They already got the position fulfilled already, but they had you come in thinking that they need that person to all BS. And these people gonna lose it soon come, right? What else? An employee may post fake job, man. Fake job companies post or repost over and over again for their own benefit, but wastes the time of applicants. They ain't here to do nothing but waste your damn time, man. Ghost job, you see it right there, man. Damn ghost jobs, you see it, and it's going right back to the video. But going right back here, if I may. This is something quick. It's worse than what we thought it was, man. It's always worse. And I'm gonna get back to that video, fair use, all right? Educational purposes. Ain't that how they say it? Educational purposes. I'm not making no money, just educational purposes, right? Teaching moments, right? Isaiah 19:15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, aka Babylon the Great. Over 9,000 workers fired. Got all these federal workers fired, lit off, gave them their severance pay. You know what I'm saying? Shit. One female said, look, she can't even get hired at damn Mickey D's. That's why anybody that do got a job, they got to bust their ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't quit the job because there ain't no more jobs out there, man. And hell, and unemployment, they ain't really giving out unemployment no more because what? Babylon the Great is broke. But they do got enough money, you know what I'm saying, to continue in a damn war. They do got billions of dollars, you know what I'm saying, to keep a damn war going on, to keep several wars going on, but they ain't got money, you know what I'm saying, to help their people eat, you know what I'm saying. But they going to these other countries talking about how bad, you know what I'm saying, their leader is and all this other BS. What it say again? Neither shall there be any work for Egypt. So you think people sighing and crying now? We ain't seen nothing yet. These people about to really crash out. Which their head or tail, branch or rush may do. Hey, shit, man. I seen this video earlier of this internet content creator. Say ain't nobody really making no money. You know what I'm saying, that content creator space, except for people that's pretty much posting, you know what I'm saying, pretty much every day, and they got a large following. People crashing out. Seen a video earlier of these two females, you know what I'm saying, subway surfing USA, da 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 da, surfing USA. They was on top of the damn subway and damn Brooklyn, and look for damn clicks and likes, you know what I'm saying, follow your set in great dignity, and got deleted, man. They found them deleted, man. These are the times that we're living in. I want to get this. That's why these people are getting ready to crash out. I'm a little willing to go back to that video. Let's get this, though. 2 Ezra chapter 15. 2 Ezra chapter 15. Verse, let's see. 14. Woe to the world, destruction to the world, and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another. Your race wars, your class wars, your civil wars, your civil unrest. People are just gonna lose it, man. When you ain't got nothing to lose, what do? You lose it, right? It says, and one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands, with weapons in their hands, right? For there should be sedition among men. People going to be excited. Other people to go against God. And nobody ain't got to believe. This shit going to happen, right? Because it's written of in the Bible. For there should be sedition among men and women, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. The course of their actions shall stand in their power. People ain't got nothing to lose. How you think these people gonna react? With all these videos of all these people complaining, ain't nobody got no job. I mean, ain't nobody gonna be able to pay their damn rent. You ain't gonna be able to keep the lights on. You damn sure ain't gonna be able to keep the water on. And then in your lease, you know what I'm saying, these apartment complexes, in your lease, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have the water on and you gotta have the light on to stay in there. If your lights get cut off, if your water get cut off, guess what? You get evicted, man. That's how it's going down, right? What it say? Let's just jump down. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. How much more that female? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. We're entering to that stage now. Ain't nobody got no job, so ninjas just sitting around all day just thinking about shit to get into. Ain't nobody got no job. They're doom and gloom. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. No one cares if you ain't got nothing to eat, all right? No one cares if you can't. Nobody cares. Nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows the trouble. Nobody don't care what you're going through, man, all right? There should be weeping and gnashing of teeth. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil, meaning take their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All hell break loose. People can't eat. They see you with food. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to take it. Only the strong is going to survive. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go to the 6th chapter. 2nd Ezra chapter 7. Just getting it in right quick. Sitting back, watching some videos, getting in, thinking about the next video to do, edifying the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Lord willing, we better be seeking the Lord, though. I know that, though. 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Let's get this. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, because there ain't going to be enough to go around. Those places where they actually keep the goods, you see, the food, the storage places and shit like that, it's going to eventually become empty, man, all right? And that's when people are going to lose. And what the scripture say, and at that time shall friends fight one against another. People are going to actually lose it. It's way worse, and that's what I might name it. It's way worse than they're telling us. It's way worse than they're telling us, something to that effect, you see? And at that time shall friends fight one against another. I didn't even know this was in the Bible. The Lord said friends are going to fight against each other like enemies. Your what they call it, the BFF. Your BFF is going to go oops upside your head soon come, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't got nothing to eat and you do, all right? You know what I'm saying? And if you're not smart about it, buddy, you know what I'm saying, you might end up on a grill. We're living in that time, you might just end up on a grill. What it say? And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. This is the message. It's way worse than what they're telling you, all right? Or I say us. It's way worse than what they're telling us, right? It says the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth, look, ain't gonna be no water to drink. It's gonna get bad out here. People gonna be getting deleted of thirst, hunger pains about to kick. Shit, the hunger pains and the damn Hunger Games about to kick in, right? What it say? Whosoever remaineth from all these prophecies, this damn doom and gloom that I have told thee, shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world and the end of this age. Just know that. The end of this age, and it's going out with a bang too. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Matter of fact, I want to go right back to 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, and get verse 49, if I may. 2nd Ezra chapter, and I got to go to the 16th chapter too, because we're living in that time. The love of many is waxing cold. 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Let's get 49. 2nd Ezra chapter 15. Verse 49, and it reads, and I will bring plagues upon thee, widowhood. It's going to be a whole lot of females losing their husband during these wars, just going out trying to get something to eat, you know what I'm saying? They ain't going to make it back. Poverty, more people are homeless, more people are getting fired. You see up there 9,000 workers, over 900,000 workers fired. What am I talking about? Over 900,000 more workers fired, right? It says famine, poverty, sword, and pestilence to waste their houses with destruction and death. Bear with me. It's worse than what the government is telling you people, man. Look, this is not, while it is not possible to provide an exact number of all businesses closing in 2025, I call it 2025, a number of key indicators and projections can give an estimate, particularly for the retail and corporate sectors. Let's jump down. Total estimate closures. Some retail analysts include Coresight Research project as many as 15,000 retail stores closing. That's mainly you females, man. Y'all about to be out here stuck like Chuck too. You females, y'all about to be out here stuck like Chuck. You have been warned. It doesn't matter, man. All right, you better call damn Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? You better call Tyrone. You better call your damn local congressman. You know what I'm saying? Because your ass is on your own, like Patti LaBelle said, right? In 2025. This follows a challenging 2024. But you thought 25 was going to be your breakthrough year, right? When retail closure reached their highest level since 2020. Look, Noble chains with major closings. Joanne closed all 800 of its stores in 2025. You get shit, man. They're a party city. The entire chain of over 700 400 stores closed after filing for bankruptcy. Damn, Walgreens announced plans to close 500 locations in its 2025 fiscal year. Damn, Family Dollar expect to close 370 stores. This is a lot of shit, man. Big Lots, not including the federal, you know what I'm saying, jobs, not including them. Damn it, man. I'm over here stuttering, you know what I'm saying? This shit really going, the Lord closing this place down. Shit, what is it? Big Lots plans to close over 500 damn stores. Damn, Macy, they closing over 600, now over 66 stores in 2025 as part of a multi-year strategy. Just over and over, man. I heard shit, man. Damn, $1 million damn dollars and bankrupt. This go down right quick. I guess this is AI too, right? More than 2,600, you know what I'm saying, stores are closing across the U.S. this year. Here's a list, and we already in damn October, right? We already in October, and you can keep reading on, man. You see all these articles, man. A list of shit just closing down, man. Oh yeah, Forever 21, that shit closing down. Everything, Joann's, all this shit is closing down, man. Stores near me that are closing down. Stores near me, stores near you, all that, and then oh yeah. We hiring, but it's a damn ghost job. Let's go back to the video. Just bear with me.
I was so certain that I was gonna quit this week. I was like, it's for sure gonna be my week. Like, I'm gonna leave. I don't care if I don't have a job lined up. I'll figure it out. But now I'm second guessing and reconsidering because the job market is so trashed. The couple of times that I have like called back to follow up on an application, they're like, oh, this position has already been filled or it's no longer available. Well, damn, like maybe you should take it off the site because now you're wasting my time. Like, had you hired me, I would have taken that off, but whatever. Neither here nor there. Anyways, my job is doing massive layoffs. They started in June. They're still doing them. For some reason, I'm still there. And I'm like, please call me up. Let me go. I want to collect the check while I try to find employment. And the reason, well, it's getting shitty at my job. But the main reason I'm leaving is because I start school in October, and they're not willing to work with my schedules. 2 days out of the week where I have to leave 2 hours early. I offered to come in 2 hours earlier to make up that time. They said no. Anyways, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm stressing out. I need a job. I'm gonna end up at Hobby Lobby.
I will never, ever, 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 ever understand the job search. I can't do it anymore. Yesterday I applied to some jobs, and jobs that I'm overly qualified for, immediate rejection. Immediate rejection to work at a grocery store. Excuse me? There was another position working for a healthcare company, and I got an immediate rejection. So of course I call, I want to ask, and she said that they posted the posting 8 days ago, and they have already narrowed it down to their 2 final candidates. She said, but let me call them and I will give you a call back. Did she call back? No. But I tell her, you know, what my degree is in, and she's like, oh, there's this position that it just got posted.
Who gives a damn what you're talking about, sis?
Dogs can always sense that, like, I am probably not in the best mood or whatever it may be, or I'm a little stressed. They always come and lay up on me or be like super, super close to me, which is normally not like them unless like they can probably tell that I'm not in the best mood. But nothing in particular really happened today. Like, I had a decent day, worked out, had an interview, ate a good meal, like, you know what I mean, like, did everything. But I sat down for a second. I was trying to find this application for this one job, and while I was scrolling, I was like, let me just roughly see how many jobs I applied to. I have I applied to 897 plus jobs. I have landed 31 interviews, and I have not received an offer. So it definitely...
Let you know it's through. Everything is through. She applied for over 800 jobs, got 30 interviews, and still didn't get hired. It's through. It's over for Babylon the Great. This is not our rest. The scripture say this place will destroy you, even with this sort of structure. What else before we close? Bear with me. Fair use, fair use, fair use. It's worse than what they're telling you. Let's go.
Car insurance between my husband and I, everything gone. And then I have to go to the grocery store. This isn't even factoring in groceries for a family of fucking 4. So imagine how it's like every month. It's like, do we go do a big load haul of groceries or do we pay our mortgage? Like I can't do both. And we work. My husband works 50 hours a week. I work 40 hours a week. We can't do both. We can't do both. So, like, how are you doing it? The people that don't have kids are barely surviving. I am not surviving. I am not surviving. And I get paid bi-weekly. And people are like, oh, getting paid bi-weekly is so much better because then when you get paid more. No, it doesn't matter because all my bills get taken out at the same every month. I've tried to change it till the end of the month. It still doesn't matter. It still doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you have your bills taken out. Your money is gone. There's nothing you can do. You just have to ride on this floating rock and spend, $150 on 4 products at the grocery store. I can't. I literally cannot. I don't know how people do it. And unless you're a rich elite, so I hope everybody on this floating rock screams like I do, and we can all scream together because I just don't collectively know how I can continue on with this, with a recession. I've lived through one recession. I physically can't do it now. And you can call me dramatic. I don't really give.
It's time. I'm officially
can't do it now. And you can call me dramatic. I don't really give. I'm gonna crash out. I cannot survive like this. I can't.
So there's a pretty good financial indicator out there called the used car market.
And the only thing that's going to keep us stable, matter of fact, let me get it right quick. Bear with me. Let me get it right quick, because the only thing that's going to keep us stable during these troubling times is the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. That's it. For us hopeful elects out there, hopeful elects, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the only thing that's going to keep us stable is the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scripture. Let's get that right quick. So this thing, once again, 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 49. Look, they're not telling you is that it's worse, it's way worse than what they're actually telling us, right? 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 49, and it reads, I was saying plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence to waste thy houses and distress. Let's get to Isaiah right quick. Ain't gonna be too much long. I just want to throw that out. You saw them, fake ass jobs everywhere. All these other businesses. Let's matter of fact, let's get this first. We get it every day. Might as well get it today too. 2 Timothy chapter 3. Verse 1, and it reads, and on top of it, you got ICE every damn where. You got a National Guard everywhere. It's about to be a free fall. It's about to be a free fall. And remember, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3, verse 11, those that despise this word, their hope is vain, their labor is unfruitful. She says she worked 40 hours a week, her husband worked 50 hours a week, and they still can't put bread on the damn table. But the Bible ain't real though, right? 2 Timothy 3 and 1, this know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come. Remember what the elite said. He said, you're going to own nothing and you're going to be happy. He said, you're going to own nothing. And she said she don't give a damn. She said she about to crash out. She says she's about to crash out. Hey, you ain't going to see nothing but people crashing out. Road rage is at an all-time high. End time prophecy. Let's get this. And the Lord told us to go prophesy against this place. Let these people know what's going to happen before it even happened. Then nobody won't pay attention. That's all that was. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, and it reads, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh, through his only begotten son, Yahweh shall answer his church. Remember, the Lord had his prophets out there in the highways and byways telling you what's going to happen before it even happened, but you want to dance. You want to shout. Shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance. Let's shout. Take your body down to the ground. Just dance. Let's shout. That's all you want to do. You want to dance. You know what I'm saying? It was warning you according to the Bible that damn doom and gloom was coming, man. Seek the Lord. Get your mind right. But no, it won't enough, man. It won't enough. You want to live your best life. Over 9,000 workers fired. And you see these little clips, and I ain't going to be able to make it too much longer. You see these little clips of people crashing out. I was trying to find some where people just screaming their ass off, but I couldn't find none. But if you hopeful elect brothers, you know what I'm saying, can find some of them clips, you know what I'm saying, where people just crashing out, complaining about bills and jobs and all that shit. Look, it'll be a blessing if you could just throw it in there. The brothers now. It's any Tom, Dick, Harry, Larry, Curly, Mo. You put a link in the chat, I'm not going to click on that shit. But if it's a hopeful like brother, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's in good standings. I click on that and I'll make another video of these people crashing the hell out and I'll bring out the same scriptures. Bear with me. Let me check it. Hold on.
I need to live. I mean, like literally do a but I don't see that trend ending.
Fair use, educational purposes. Fair use.
Anytime soon.
What's going to happen when people don't have enough money to live? I mean, like, literally to afford the basic necessities like food, water, gas in the car. The minimum wage hasn't been raised in 20 years, and the prices of everything are going up exponentially. Housing, especially. They're trying to criminalize homelessness right now because pretty soon it's going to be a common crime.
I am sitting in my car and I'm just basically trying to plan out my next moves because I can't stay here. I have to be out of the place that I'm in currently in 2 days. And I don't know what I'm going to do next. I have been trying as hard as I can to try to find out what the next steps are going to be. But to be perfectly honest, I got nothing. I'm starting to lose hope. I'm starting to lose faith. It's starting to feel like I don't know what to do. I'm like, I can't stop crying. I can't.
First thing you can do is take that damn earring out your damn bottom lip, though. That's the first thing that you can do. And seek a man of the Lord. That's the first two things you can do. Repent from your nonsense. All these videos of these females, but ain't none of them said they need to seek a man. Ain't none of them made a video saying they need to seek a man. They need to submit to a man. Ain't none of them made no video about that yet. You ain't going to be able to make it on your own. Are you females out here? You're not going to be able to make it out here on your own. What part of that don't you understand?
Stop panicking. My panic attacks won't start, and now they're starting in my sleep again because this is a hopeless situation. And as positive as I want to be about this, the world is burning, and I don't have no degree. I don't really have any good job experience. The job experience I have hasn't gotten anything. I've been putting in applications. Nothing is being done. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I am legitly scared. Like, scared out of my wits because I'm going to be sleeping in my car, living in my car, and I don't even know where that's going to be because eventually it's just not going to work anymore. What do I do? What am I supposed to do?
We're going to see a massive increase in multi-family homes where
the Lord been telling you, Israelite women, what you supposed to be do, but you still fucking hard-headed as fuck. So be out there on your own then. What am I supposed to do? Well, all these videos, starting off with the elder apostles / elder bishops of Great Millstone, the men on down, been making for years, and you still trying to figure out what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do. We already told you. We already told you.
Kids are moving back home or older parents are moving in with their kids. It's going to be rampant over the next 3.5 years with the way this economy is going to get destroyed, the way the housing market is going to get destroyed, the way that medical bills are going to cripple people in financial bankruptcy, the way student loans and education is going to be unobtainable to pay for people. I mean, it's already been happening over the last several years. It's going to rapidly increase. And my wife and I are fully prepared for that to happen to our kids as they are going out and trying to even find work, any kind of work.
There should be no work for Egypt. It's worse than they ever thought. It's worse than what they're telling us. Shalom.